my lovely internet people. Today is Wednesday, July 7, 2021. So we'll get out day 27. Vlog number 1557. Currently I'm just editing and uploading the vlog from yesterday, so by the time you're watching this video, yesterday's vlog should already be up. Please be sure to go check it out. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. In my last video, the thumbnail was me showing my teeth. My teeth are so cute. So, I went over to my sister-in-law's and she handed me over some chicken and rice, which I think she made yesterday or something, so it's just like leftovers. So I brought them home. I had that to eat right after I got home. I put some halim over it, which is like the lentils mostly. I had like a hunk of chicken left to put on that. So yeah, I had that earlier, and then I went to bed. I was in bed, and then I decided to get up because I think I think it was Tuesday that I was supposed to go over there. I think Monday they got back, like Monday night they got back from SeaWorld in San Antonio. So I was gonna try to go on Tuesday, but anyways, I went today, and yeah, so I brought that home, and I was napping for most of the day. I just had to go over there, so I had to wake up and go over there. Then I came back, ate that, went back to bed. Then my mom called me at like 11, so I talked to her for a little bit, and yeah, you know, now I just warmed up the rice and the chicken. Oh, and toast, so good. My boo-boo. Boo-boo. You tatty-watty. We were just watching a little newborn getting cannulated with an IV. It was so cute. Wasn't it, Teddy? Teddy was also intrigued by this. His little teeny tiny feet were just bigger than yours. Yours are way smaller. It'd probably be way harder to cannulate you, Teddy. It is raining outside. I opened up my blinds and my curtains today. I freaking love the natural light in here. It is so amazing. I love it. It's currently 1:34 a.m. Okay, so when I went to the doctor's, like, at the job that I was working at previously, I developed a headache, and so I decided to seek out, you know, medical help. So I went to go see a doctor, and she prescribed ibuprofen over the counter for me. So I started taking the ibuprofen as needed, per the doctor's, you know, advice. And little did I know that you're not supposed to mix ibuprofen with Keppra because it completely washes out the Keppra from your body. So I'm like over here going to work, like doing my own, like my thing, my everyday thing, without any Keppra in my body, and like I start feeling weak at work. My hand's kind of shaky. I'm drinking coffee too, so like normally very seldom will you see an epileptic with a cup of coffee, to be honest, or anyone that really cares about neurological health. You won't see like them like having coffee. But anyway, so I was just carrying on my normal day, medical assistant, blah blah blah, and I'm just like
I was already feeling off because of the headache, so I thought that how I was feeling was due to the headache that I had, and I was just like, maybe it's a sign that it's actually getting worse. I mean, better, but it actually was getting worse. So I ended up going home early that day, and I developed a fever, and I don't know when I found out, but I did end up finding out that you're not supposed to mix Keppra and ibuprofen, and I found out that that's probably caused me to get weak at the office while I was at work, and made me to like go home early, yeah, I was literally sort of like having like minor tremors or something like that, but it was definitely like mind weakness. Like, I don't really know how to describe what tremors are, but I can describe like how I was feeling, and that was that, like, think of your mind as sort of like a light, okay? Your light is always supposed to be on. When I was having that weakness sensation or whatever, the light was flickering, okay? So my mind would go in literally before my eyes, like I could see myself going in and out of consciousness. So that pretty much would lead to a seizure. So, yeah. So when I started feeling like this, and I found out that that's why I was feeling like that, from that day I stayed in bed, and I was just like sick, and I developed a fever. And as y'all know, I've been on this like sort of weight loss journey, trying to like, you know, tune my physique or whatever you want to call it, or build a physique this whole time, because I wanted to lose a lot of weight. And so when I started to have that fever, I still will have fever on and off. The Keppra has side effects, including like fevers and stuff. So I will have like minor fevers and earaches and all this stuff. So when I'm like laying in bed and I'm like totally zonked, I'm very, very sleepy. It's like my mind was so exhausted when that happened to me. I couldn't even make myself like get up to do anything. Like I don't know what it was. It completely threw off my equilibrium and stuff. So you guys know, if you're an epileptic or know what epilepsy is, it all has to do with your equilibrium. So if your equilibrium gets off a little bit, you could go into a seizure. So it did like throw off my equilibrium. I don't know if I had like a seizure, but sometimes I would be like in bed, and I would wake up and I would have like bite marks on my cheek and stuff. So there is such a thing as having a seizure while you're asleep, but I don't know. I wouldn't know if I had it or not. Because the sure signs of a seizure is you wake up, you come into consciousness and you feel very groggy. Anyway, so yeah. So anyway, so my equilibrium being off, it caused me to like just stay in bed all the time. And I would constantly hope that my fever would go away. Like I developed this fever and it just wouldn't go away. And it was just like the weirdest, strangest thing. That it just like whatever I did or however long I waited, you know, normally it goes away in like 2 or 3 days or whatever, right? So I was like, why isn't it going away? So I would be like in bed having like hot flashes, literally trying to, my body was naturally trying to like cool off the temperature on my body. which means that like I had a fever and my body was naturally trying to reduce my temperature to keep it cool. So this has been going on ever since then. This was like at the end of 2019. Every single time I go to sleep, I have to constantly have sweat and like hot flashes. So it's basically caused me to sweat off a lot of weight that I had put on. And so, which is pretty cool. I do like that aspect of it. But I was just like, I'm like, I will still, even now, like I'll be in bed. I don't know how much I've lost though. I haven't really been like keeping track of that. I've just been trying to sweat off whatever the hell it is my body keeps trying to sweat off. So I still will sweat even till now. Like while I'm sleeping in bed, I'll have like hot flashes, which is sort of weird because I'm 32. So it's like, it's sort of, it's not menopause, you know, it can't be menopause, but it's so weird that I'm having hot flashes at this age and stuff. But anyway, so yeah, and so up until now, still, I'm having these hot flashes, and I'm still sweating off all of this like water weight and stuff, which is pretty great. I hope that it continues so that like I can continue to shrink in size and go to an even smaller size than I used to be honest, because I'm like the really like flexible type. So yeah, the flexible like stretchy type. So I like to be very, very skinny, very lightweight, like a little child. So yeah, so that's what, so I went to sleep after eating my lunch after I got back from my sister-in-law's house, and like when I woke up when my mom called me at like 11 or so, I was in a sweat. So yeah, that's just an update. Like I'm still kind of sweating and stuff. And yeah, so I'm still like sweating everything out. It's sort of good news. So I don't know if my body is getting better, but I know that I'm getting skinnier. And like, or at least shedding off whatever unneeded excess like water in my body that there is. So that is a plus. I don't care like what you think, that is a plus for people that want to lose weight. So I'm gonna think positive about it. I don't think it's negative. So continue to drink water, and I believe that it's going to continue to sweat until like all of this excess. So like I told you guys like before, I had put on like excess water weight, and basically what's happening right now is it's my body is just like sweating it back out. I'm just built like that. I'm just built to be tiny, so it'll just go back to no water at all. So I can't wait for the results. I really want to pick up some more of these peanut pick cookies, but that's all I got for an update for today. I had a couple of lollipops. So anyways, everyone, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys on the next vlog.